Hello, this is Andrea from the Schmidt House. So I think we have an interesting video for you today. We had an infestation here at the house, and we'll get to that after a while. But before we did that, I want to show you a quick update on how some things are going here around the house, and then we'll move on and you'll get to see what's going on with our infestation. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new, and for those of you that are returning, thanks for coming back. So today we've got to do a few projects around the house, and I'm going to give you a few updates on some things. We spent all day yesterday with the girls doing t-ball, softball, end of season softball party, and then another kid's birthday party last night. So it was an all-day affair yesterday with the girls. So today we've got to do some things around the house. First thing, we've got a chicken mite problem. So this problem first appeared last summer. We didn't really know what it was, but the chickens had some black bugs on their necks, and then we realized we started having these black bugs land on our feet when we go in to check eggs and check on the chickens. So we I think we identified what they were. I took a picture of them underneath a microscope, so I'm gonna insert that picture here if I can find it, hopefully. And as you can see, it looks kind of similar to a flea, but it's not a flea. We're pretty sure it's a chicken mite, but if that's not what this is and y'all know what it is, then please let us know. So we're gonna go, we've dipped the chickens many times, we've sprayed this permethrin, and I'll try to take a picture of the container so y'all can see exactly what it is, or show you a little bit later once I mix the solution. But it's a pretty potent stuff. We tried all kinds of stuff. This thing works. This stuff works. It kills it. And then I think it lasts for 20 or 30 days. Again, I'll try to show you all that here in a little while. And so if any eggs hatch during that time, it'll kill it. I think eggs stay in there though longer than that because they pop back up every once in a while. We learned last year we had a pretty bad outbreak, so we try to nip it as soon as we notice anything. Probably should maybe even do it more often before we notice it. So I'm going to go out there and show you that after a while. I'm going to have to catch all the chickens, so that'll be a chore. And then I'll kind of give you an update of a few other things going on here around the property. So hope y'all can come along. Well, we'll start up here at the front with our volunteer pumpkin seed. It's not doing so great. We hit 109 earlier this week, so it needs some water. Just getting burned up. At least it's in the shade most of the day. You can hear some thunder off in the background. I'm not sure if we're going to get any of that storm though. Got some hummingbirds on the hummingbird feeder. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Our garlic's looking a little on the burn side too. We're trying to keep up with watering, but not the easiest thing in the world. Our asparagus is still going crazy. We've got new shoots coming out. Some of the old shoots that were first this season have turned brown. I'm guessing we're probably supposed to trim those. Just haven't gotten to it, but we'll see about that. Oh yeah, some good shoots coming off this one too. And then over here, looks like something may have dug up some of our radishes. There's a nice one. We might get a whole one radish, but we'll see. There were some other seeds planted over here. Of course, our chili patine burned up, and we've got weeds taking over the garden, so we'll need to get in here and do some pulling pretty soon. Fig tree's doing okay. Our little peach tree's doing fine. Still not many peaches. And then over here on this tree, it's still, of course, covered in peaches everywhere. We've still got, several weeks probably until they'll be ready to eat. And then this is what's really going crazy. Our garden, the squash, we've got everywhere. You can see all this. Absolutely going crazy. So they're all going to be ready about the same time. Carrie pickled some squash and canned some squash here a couple years ago. It just didn't turn out really great. Just the vinegar just didn't taste right. And then we've got these banana peppers, which I'm going to pick a couple of these. We're going to make some deer poppers later today. And we're going to use that for the girls since they aren't quite as hot. Bell peppers are doing great. We've got little bell peppers all over the place. I think all of these are oh, that's a jalapeno. And then this is okra over here. You can actually, let's see here. You can see some little okra coming off, so that's kind of neat. And then I think this is another pepper plant. And then here's some jalapenos, humongous. So we're gonna pick these for our poppers here later today. Some of them anyways, the ones that are ready to go. This is habanero. This is the first time we've planted these. You can see we've got quite a few of those too, so that'll be fun. I love peppers. I think this is a red bell pepper that froze back when we had that freeze right after we planted them. Everything's pretty much come back except for that, and it's coming, it's going. It's just got a little ways to go. And then I'm not sure if that's another bell pepper plant or a jalapeno plant. And then our tomatoes are looking wonderful. Many of these kind of froze back a little bit, but as you can see, we've got some big tomatoes. Let's see, I know, oh, here's a bunch more over here. So they're all over the place in here. There's some more. I can't even get under there to see. So everything's really looking good there at the garden. Okay, so here's the stuff we're going to use. It's permethrin. I'm not completely sure on the spelling. 13.3% of that active ingredient. We've used stuff that's 10% or around 10%. This just seems to work really well. It does say on here that you can use it for poultry. You'll notice right there where my finger is at. But you can use it for all kinds of animals, not cats though. So then back here on the back, and let me set this down. So it's got the mixing for dipping. Right, let's see here. I don't know if y'all can read that. For poultry right there. And so we've got poultry mites on here, which is, I think, is what we've got. We want to have diluted into the water. Up here on the front page, it's got some mixtures for like 5.5 ounces per 1 gallon. And then how to apply, we can spray it, 1/2 ounce per bird. But it also has something about up here about spraying or dipping. We're gonna dip the animals. We've dipped them before and they've been fine. I will put some gloves on just to try to prevent it from getting too much on me, and I'm wearing some old dirty clothes. And you can see here up on the front, we've got measurements up on the top of this stuff. So I'll fill this up a few times to pour it in this container. And pretty sure we got this from Tractor Supply. I tried to order some online one time and never showed up. So I'm gonna have to get some more this week because we are almost out. But it'll be enough to get by today. So we're gonna use this big container right here, this bucket. It's probably at least 5 gallons, maybe even more than that. It looks like we've got, between 12 and 14 ounces. I'm just gonna pour all of it in there rather than trying to do the measurements. And then I'll get some more this week in case we have to spray. So I'm gonna pour that in there. Oh, it's very strong. Okay.
Oh, it's white.
Yep. Something at it.
It looks like milk.
Looks like milk, yeah. So we've got our new baby chickens we let out earlier this week, and they're mixed in with the big chickens now, and we really don't want them getting infected with mites. And right now they seem to be just a couple on a few of the chickens' heads and in the big chicken coop. So we'll try to get this under control. We'll dip them in this, and then I will pour it and spray it all over the place, walls, their roosts, everywhere we can get it.
What happened?
Okay, so now it's the fun part. I'm gonna see if I can get all these chickens in the coop. I don't even see them, but they got them on their heads right there. We gotta take care of that.
Why didn't you go back away by the door?
Oh my gosh, you're getting out. Dang it. Oh, that stupid door. Okay, well, I managed to get them all in. We've got 8 full-grown hens, 1 rooster, and then we've got the 6 teenagers that we're not sure if they're roosters or hens yet. Still holding off on that. So I'm gonna dip them all. I don't think you're supposed to get it on their faces. The last time I completely submerged the adults. We didn't have teenagers at that point. I completely submerged them and they were fine. The little ones though, I'm gonna try my best not to get it on their faces. And I'm putting these gloves on. They're not gonna be a super lot of help, but it's better than nothing. I might put my sunglasses on, just protect my eyes a little bit, even though they're dark. I may end up taking them off if they're more annoying. You cannot see very good out of these glasses. They're already fogging up, but you want to kind of spread their wings out if you can. If you want this stuff to get under their feathers, kind of slosh them up and down. Y'all may, chicken experts may say, y'all are crazy. That's not how you do it. Well, leave us a comment. Let us know how to do it. Okay. Does this work the last time? Just a little bit. Sorry, Mr. Rooster. Okay, one down. The glasses are not going to work. I can't see. Okay, well all the chickens are sprayed. They're all mad at me right now. Giving me evil looks. I'm gonna now spray. Let me see, the door's about to blow into the camera. Actually, let me check for eggs first. Probably should have done that a minute ago. We've got one. Put it in my pocket, my glasses. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this up. And we're gonna spray the whole chicken coop now. Over on the other side too, where they all hang out under that little chicken coop. In a couple of days, after maybe most of the stuff, live stuff's been killed, we'll come out here to clean this coop up again. It's not terrible right now, but it does need to be cleaned. Okay, so it's a couple hours later, and after we did our dipping and spraying of the chickens, and they don't like me still. The little ones are looking actually really good. That one's pretty much completely dry. Rodney is in hiding. He's mad. Yep, I'm talking to you. And I think Harmony calls that one Brownie. She's not happy. There's another little one. She looks great. And then those are getting closer. Still a little wet. Ooh, what am I stepping on? Oh, just a feeder. So everything looks okay here. They'll be okay. And hopefully that knocks out these little mites that they have on them. It's a pain in the neck to dip them and spray everything, but we needed to get rid of them. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video today. Like I said, we're not sure if we're doing this with the chicken mites right, but when we had this problem initially last year, we really didn't know what we were dealing with, and we tried diatomaceous earth, we tried some various other sprays, we put ash, we tried all these other recommendations that we'd heard about. I even emailed the ag office. I sent them a picture, and they said yes, they'd get back to me. Never did. The ag extension here. So I may try to follow up with them again. But once we sprayed this stuff last year, it knocked them out. It killed everything, and all the chickens really looked great. We saw a couple earlier this year when we had a little warm spell. We came out, we sprayed, we cleaned the chicken coop, and we've kind of been keeping an eye on it, and I hadn't seen anything until Friday afternoon. So I ended up coming out of the Sunday morning. Like I said, we were busy all day yesterday and tried to take care of these chickens and get these mites under control. I took that entire bucket of leftover spray and put it all over the chicken coop, all under the nest laying boxes, this other little chicken coop I've got back here behind me. So hopefully it'll wipe it out. We're going to go out of town next weekend, so y'all watch for another video. Going to Corpus Christi, going to do surf fishing for Memorial Day weekend on Padre Island National Seashore. And then when we come back the following weekend, we're going to come in here and clean the chicken coop again, and then get all this loose stuff out, and then we will spray another time, hit everything up real good. We probably won't dip the chickens at that point unless it looks like we have to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Appreciate you watching. And if you haven't already, do us a favor and like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. You just have to get your account on YouTube, and that's free. And that would really help us out. So see you on the next one.